Welcome back to Laura's Social Corner, where we celebrate meaningful conversations and people who dare to live the fullest. And we are with the right person. Matt, it's my pleasure to having you here today.
Thank you, Laura. Appreciate it. It's nice to be in your corner.
Right? You're always in my corner.
That's good to know.
So tell me, if somebody that doesn't know you and tell you, okay, this is Matt, how you present yourself with know all those titles?
Well, I guess I would be someone that is, I'd like people to think is a creative person.
For sure.
It's my job. It's also my passion. It's what I kind of do in my spare time when I'm not working. It's somehow related to kind of what I do. So whether it's travel or eating or whatever it is, I'm always involved and interested in design and art and those kinds of things in that world. So.
How you get involved with the art? I know your father was a priest, and you move a lot.
Yeah. Now, he was a preacher, and he was a Church of Christ preacher, and he moved us quite a bit when I was a kid. I lived in, I think, 9 cities by the time I was 12.
Oh, wow.
So
that's a lot.
Yeah, it was almost every year. There was a couple places where we stayed a year or two or three maybe once. But so it was kind of weird because every new place, I was the new kid, and it took a while to make friends, and not to mention, I was a preacher's kid, and I have a kind of a funny last name, so kids are kind of brutal. And so every new place we were going to, it was like it took a while to kind of get the other kids to warm up to you. So what I did was I just drew. I just drew in my little notebooks all the time.
Oh, wow.
And sort of lost myself in this world of art that I kind of tried to create to entertain myself.
This is where you find yourself, that you are an artist. Did you keep any of those books?
Yeah, I have them all.
Are you?
So mom kept all the scrapbooks, and I have all kinds of stuff from when I was going down to when I was 2 years old. Drawings. She thought I had something.
The moms always, we have that feeling. So
Mom is the reason, because she's the one that kept the scrapbook and was like, "You guys have to see my son's art." To to everyone else, all her friends, and then the rest of the family, and then I became the artist in the family.
Wow! So you started graphic designer first, and then moved to the artist.
Well, once when you're in high school, you're starting to look at career paths and like what makes money, and that's not art, So
yeah, no, everybody say no, but in your case, it's a little different.
Well, it's become that way, but it took a while to get there. But so originally, I was like, what am I going to do? I'm not really great at math or other things that kind of are required to make a good living and career. And then I discovered this major called graphic design. And they're like, well, you can use your artistic skills, and it's like a real job in doing commercial art and things. So that's how I got into that. And little would I know, I'd fall in love with it. So I did that for a number of years. I worked at a couple of ad agencies, design studios, and then I had my own design studio with a partner for a while, and then about 2018 I submitted for a big public art project here in Oklahoma City with the airport.
Okay.
And
that is where we see the beautiful airport. You are the magic behind, making us Oklahoma City look nice.
Yes, the airport's the first thing people see, so it's like the welcome mat to the city. So, and I did the floor, which is all terrazzo art on this is the expansion of the airport. They built a huge expansion in 2020, 2021, and all of the flooring in that is terrazzo art, and it kind of is to tell the story of Oklahoma City and greet visitors and show them that this is a modern, cool, cutting-edge city.
It is, and we have talent.
We have talent.
We have talent in Oklahoma. So you consider it something that really caught my attention. You say you're consider yourself moderately talented, but huge and passion.
Yeah. So I do. So anything I like, if I'm taking a vacation or a weekend drive, it's usually to go see a cool architectural piece or something that's related to art, And I guess I'm just showing like I'm super passionate, super into it. I think I had some innate talent for sure, but my success, I think, I can attribute directly to just a true love for art. And it's that passion for art and the love of it that's kind of got me where I am today, I think, more than just sheer talent, if that makes sense.
Right. So you will say the airport is the biggest project here in the city?
Yes, so far it's the biggest project. I've got some stuff in the works right now that's exciting.
What is holding those projects? What
are they? Well, one project I'm working with a partner on, and that's a sculpture for the zoo. The penguin exhibit that they're putting in, we have a water conservation sculpture, and my partner is Stan Carroll, and he's designed the Skydance Bridge. So
the one that is in
the big scissor tail, so that's his local claim to fame. But he's a very accomplished sculptor. So I've been really great. It's been a great learning experience working on that. And then I'm working on a couple other projects. I'm working on a large mosaic in downtown Oklahoma City, right across from the memorial.
Okay.
And it's for the Department of Environmental Quality, and I'm doing two large mosaics, a hummingbird and a giant wildflower, and they're kind of in conversation with one another. The hummingbird and the flower, they kind of support each other.
Yeah, like it together. I love hummingbird. I think this is one of hummingbirds and cardinals. Those are my two favorites.
Yeah, I love birds. I love nature.
Nature
Nature is a big inspiration in all of my work.
Right. When that's going to be done, those projects?
That's supposed to be installed the first of next year, 2027. So right now I'm working with a company called Mammoth Clay, and we're firing thousands of little pieces of custom-shaped tiles that are
supposed to go and help you. We'll build those little tiles.
Yeah, well, you're welcome anytime, yeah.
That'd be fun. How many tiles?
We don't know exactly yet. I'm not drawing one of these out. I've got the hummingbird right now. It's about, I think we're going to probably have close to 5,000 tiles.
Wow.
So we're,
just one project. So that's
just one project. So it's a team effort, but I'm the artist on it. So
so you don't stress out.
Oh, I never stress. Yeah, whatever.
Tell me something about that second project that you were talking about. Where is the city who have to decide how that work?
So the mosaic.
The mosaic.
So that was so any public art in Oklahoma City that's either that's a state project. Department of Environmental Quality is a state agency. They have a 1% for art project, and it's a cultural thing to enhance the culture of the state, and they have quite a collection in all of the public. So any public facility, even the highways, you'll see the buffalo on the highway. That's the art portion. They put art to kind of create a sort of a cultural richness for our state. And every great city and state, you'll see these, and Oklahoma City's just kind of taking that same path. So,
but it's a bid. It's more artists that
yeah. So they send out bids for qualifications. Like I had done mosaics and other tile work, like the terrazzo at the airport. So I put my name in my portfolio, and they selected me as one of 5 finalists.
What are the other 4?
The other 4 were actually out of state. They were other artists from other parts of the country that submitted, and the selection committee, which was composed of stakeholders from the agency, architects, other business people involved with the DEQ, they were on the committee as like a jury.
Oh, wow.
And we gave a big dog and pony show presentation, and they selected me. I won. So
yes. So now you are qualified, and then when will we know the final answers? Why somebody from another state participated from something that is from Oklahoma? We don't have enough artists here?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know what all the rules are, because sometimes they'll open up it just to Oklahoma artists, but I think because there's not a massive pool of artists that are specialized in certain things, they'll open it up to a nationwide call. And I'm working on one right now. It's for a library, and it's another terrazzo project
here in Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's I'm actually working on it right now. It's a submission, and there's 3 other finalists, and they're all out of state.
Okay.
So I think sometimes decision makers think that if they get big time artists from other parts of the country, it'll make us look bigger. You know, I don't know. That's not always the case.
No, because it's gonna be nice as your artwork.
Yeah, I mean, I've been selected for for at least 4 or 5 local like big projects, so I feel really fortunate.
So you also have some art at the airport in
Nashville.
Right.
See, I was an out-of-state artist there.
Out-of-state artist, yeah. So they choose you because your art is very, it's really beautiful.
Thank you.
You really have a talent. So
thank you.
It takes somebody to believe in you to develop the way you believe in yourself. You say it was your mom. Besides your mom, who other person helped you to develop that talent?
My extended family, like my grandparents, for sure. My teachers were essential. My art teacher in every school I was at, in all those new schools, the art teacher took a liking to me because I was so into it. And
probably so you've been into very quiet boy.
I was kind of quiet.
So that helped the teacher to
now,
like
Mom
you.
didn't think I was quiet, but when I was at school, I was definitely shy and quiet. Yeah.
You're still shy, no? No anymore?
A little bit, maybe. Maybe a little bit.
What is something that we don't know about Matt?
Well, I was a musician for a long time. I tried to be. I'm just thinking
See, I
of
didn't
what
know
else.
that.
Yeah,
So what
I
did you
play
play?
guitar, and I tried to. I really. It was my dream when I discovered the Beatles. You know, it was either do I want to be Picasso or do I want to be the Beatles? One of those. So, and I put a lot of effort into music for a while throughout my 20s mainly, but that never panned out. And I'm very fortunate that I do have something that I'm passionate about that people pay me for now. So
That's even better.
yeah, it's wonderful. It's
How that
amazing.
work out. So if you be out of the state, out of the country, the United States, with your art?
I've sold art all over the world. I have paintings in Europe and in Asia and South America.
Oh wow!
That people purchased that have either commissions that I've shipped or they've purchased off my website. And
But you ever took your pieces out of the United States?
I've never. Have I done any work like public art out of the United States?
Right.
Not yet.
Like exposition or?
No, I've tried to. I've submitted for a couple projects in Europe, but I've never gotten them. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
That's
yet.
the next step. It's
gonna
coming,
happen.
It's coming. Oh yeah,
It's
it's
gonna
coming. So you have a dog,
I do banjo.
Banjo.
Yeah,
What
I
is
love-
tell us about your dog because I know
Oh.
it's a big part of your life.
Yeah, he's my partner. He's my my assistant and my. I call him the chick magnet because I take him up to my local coffee shop, 30th Street Market, and inevitably, some female comes up and wants to say hi to him.
That's the kid. Okay.
Maybe that's why I have him. No, I love him just on his own. He's amazing. I've always had dogs, and he's a rescue. I'm a big believer in rescuing pets, and in a way, he rescued me. I feel like my other dog passed away, and I was really down. And my neighbor said that they found him chained to a 5-foot chain in front of a trailer in the sun, and he was covered in fleas. But you would never know it when you meet him. He's just super happy, and it's kind of a great lesson on life. You know, it's like don't let the things that bring you down control who you are. You know.
Yeah.
And that's what the lesson is my dog teaches me, you know, because he's the happiest dog you've ever met.
Really, that's a really good lesson.
Yeah.
Because you also say don't settle, even your passion isn't unrealistic, pursue it, responsibility. That's just what you say. You stand for that.
Yeah, you have to be responsible. You know, I never ended up having kids. Yeah, but for me, you know, I didn't know that I would end up getting into art, which was an ultimate dream for many years, but I did keep that passion alive, and I always dabbled in it, and it sort of turned into, you know, by my will, it turned into something much bigger than I ever could have dreamed. So
Really?
yeah.
That's good. I think passion is the thing to move the world, right? When
Yeah.
in yourself, for me. I always do my thing for passion, and I'm too passionate about it. So I think for the artist is the main thing. Be passionate for what you do.
Yeah, it's everything. I was talking to someone yesterday about, and the person that she runs a library, and the collections they have there are really cool. And I don't know, I could just see the passion she conveyed. And I love that when I talk to, I have a guy that does the detailing on my car, and he's so into it.
Yeah,
And,
passion.
you know, it's just like, I love that. Whenever I meet anyone, doesn't matter who they are, you know, you see that passion, you're like, I want to hang out with that person, not just work with them.
Yeah.
You know,
So because you like clothing, fashion, cars?
yeah, I love
cars.
Yeah, I love cars, especially Porsche,
Yes.
Volkswagen. I got an old vintage Beetle. I've got a
you?
vintage Porsche, and it's just I've always been into that. Just the design, it's so quirky and unique, and architecture. Frank Lloyd Wright. I lived a chunk of my adolescence in Mesa, Arizona, and there's a big compound that Frank Lloyd Wright had out there. There's a lot of Frank Lloyd Wright architecture, and that got me into that. So yeah.
What does success look for you now?
Success? You know, the biggest thing in life for me is friends and family, and keeping those relationships alive, and encouraging people, encouraging young people. If I can ever help a young artist out, those are the things that make me feel successful now, more than just landing a contract and making a lot of money on that contract. It's those, and you know, I'm 56 as of about a month ago, so that's just kind of where I'm at now.
And single.
Yeah, I'm currently single. Well, yeah, I mean,
But that's good. I think being single for a while is great because you can find yourself.
yeah, it's been great. For a long time, I didn't like it so much, and I had a few really close people in my life that I still hold dear, that I was with for a while, and we're still close and good friends and all. But I would get down when I wasn't. This is kind of personal. When I wasn't always with someone, but anymore now, I've reached a point where I'm just genuinely at peace and happy solo. You know, so I'm in a good spot.
There's a confidence, and then I would like to reach the spot one day in my life that I'm being with my guitar, and I'll be solo.
I love it.
So where we can find your art? If we want to buy it or look at it.
So I currently have some work with a gallery called 1515 Lincoln, and they're in Oklahoma City on Lincoln Avenue. The address is 1515. They have a collection of some of my collages and a couple paintings, and you can go to mattgoad.com. And also my Instagram is Matt Goad Art, and at Matt Goad Art, and those are all places you can find my work and see, you know, what's available. And I'm always available to talk about commissions if it's possible.
Right. So, what will be your last message for our audience, for Laura Social Corner?
Oh man, I guess it's just stay true to yourself. If there's something that you're in love with, that you want to do, a passion, do it, you know, at least keep it alive in some shape or form. I've met many doctors and lawyers that are real successful, and some real estate people. They're real successful monetarily, and a lot of them have like looked up to me because I do something creative, and they all kind of have something that they want to do, but they never pursued it all the way because maybe their main career took over a lot of that. But don't let that die. Keep that alive in you and do it. Finish something, you know, whether it's a poem or a piece of art or a song or whatever, you know. Maybe it's baking a cake. I don't know, but
Or play guitar, because I started playing guitar. So yes, do whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because it's true. A lawyer always cannot be an artist, but an artist can be a lawyer.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
you say
that's
that,
true.
right?
Yeah.
That's the way it is. But it's been a pleasure to having you here.
Oh, thanks.
And the people there, they need to know who you are, and we have so much talent in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I love Oklahoma. It's an amazing place. I just landed here out of a fluke, but it's been so great. And my friends I have such a great, diverse group of really intelligent people that live here that call this place home. And it's really a remarkable place to live.
It is. Because people like you make this place better.
Well, thank you.
And the world better. So it's
Back at you, Laura.
But thank you so much. So see you next time.